Hey everyone, I hope you're having a wonderful day or night, and today we're taking a look at Nendoroid Hana Uzaki from the series Uzaki-chan Wants to Hang Out. And I gotta be honest with you, this is a show that I only watched because of the controversy, and the controversy being that this character looks really young and is sexualized. However, this character is canonically a college student, so they are of age, and there was a lot of talk about it going on Twitter, so it was enough talk to get me to actually watch it, and surprisingly, I found it to be a charming show. I liked the dynamics going on. I liked Uzaki. That's really just how I felt about Uzaki and the show itself. It was fun for me, and I could see how others would not like it. Anyway, let's get to the figure. So, getting to the box, and it's a standard Nendoroid box. However, there are a few things to notice on here. First of all, we have these two logos up here, which aren't typical on Nendoroid boxes. So, getting a closer look at those. And this one is a Nendoroid 15th anniversary. 15 strong, beautiful years of Nendoroid creation. And over here, with this little brown house, it is Totori Made in Japan Kurayoshi. So this Nendoroid was actually manufactured in Japan, which is what they want to do more of, and it means that they will do less of it in China. That's pretty cool. It was made and it was designed, created, and shipped all from Japan, so that's kind of fun. The last time I saw that happen on a figure, the quality was a lot better as well, so we'll see if that continues here. Everything else is pretty standard. Nice blue box, blue color, blue background. Let's get into it. And opening this box up, and I saw something that genuinely made me laugh out loud. We have this cat character that, in the anime at least, and I'm assuming the manga, reacts to any kind of flirtation that's going on in the show. And so that made me laugh. I saw it on the front panel, and I had to see if it was on the back as well, and it sure is. So, I don't know, that's a nice tiny little detail, kind of adds to the overall experience. It made me laugh. What more can I say? Alright, and getting to the figure itself, and Uzaki looks adorable. Now, there is this, we can't ignore it. The sculpt on this is pretty extreme. That is not something you typically see on Nendoroids, but in the show and as a character, she does have, let's just say, big personality. We'll go with that. She has the Sugoi Dekai shirt, which is, strangely enough, she's seen in it, like, she wears it the first episode, but then she actually changes clothes throughout each episode, and she has cuter outfits, so this is to sell marketing, obviously. This is kind of like the iconic shirt, but she has better looks in the show, in my opinion. The sculpt is good, it's well detailed, paint apps are clean all the way around. I think maybe the fact that this was made in Japan kind of helps with that. There's really no bleeding anywhere in any of these paint apps. Getting to the head and the hair, and it all works really, really well. This hair sculpt, this hair paint is absolutely beautiful, so really impressed by this so far. It is Uzaki-chan, it really looks like her, so they did a great job with translating the character. And getting a closer look at the overall head sculpt, and I love these eyes. These eyes are wonderful. They are so full of life and expression, and I think they will pop on the shelf. I think that you will recognize her eyes. They fit on the faceplate really well, and I just think that this is one of the strongest parts of this figure. These eyes are amazing. What's also amazing is this hair sculpt. So we got this nice light gray all the way around here, and then we have darker gray to almost medium gray going down to the bottom of her hair, and then on top we have a little bit of a shading here just to make it a bit more interesting. And I think, again, it's really subtle. Her hair is not like super dynamic with the sculpt, but the painting really adds a lot to it, so it's another win in my book. Getting the hair off is a little bit difficult, and you have to be gentle. You don't want to scratch this with your fingernail, so you use the pads of your thumb. Taking that off, and let's change the faceplate. And her second expression is Uzaki laughing at her college friend, laughing at how much of an introvert he is. I don't know, it's all in good fun. Again, the eyes are great. I love the expression here. These two faces feel a lot like Uzaki. Like, none of the faces here, until we get to the third one, feel out of character, in my opinion. We'll talk about the third one, but this one is really good. I like that her eyes are looking off to the side as well. It kind of just adds a little bit more action to it. And I'll always say that, and I'll always repeat it. So, there you go. Second expression, good and well. Her third and final expression is a bit of a fan service expression. As you can see, she's really embarrassed, she's blushing hard, she's got a little bit of sweat on her, and it really is just a fan servicey thing. Now, I don't think this is wrong in any way. I think she is like this in the show sometimes when she starts to get feelings for him and, you know, they accidentally get closer or something. So I get this. I don't think this is super out of character. However, when I think of Uzaki and I think of her personality, I think of a girl that's really confident in herself, likes to have a good time, and is always laughing. So I'll probably be using these faceplates for her. This one's not necessarily bad, it's just not my favorite. Again though, the eyes, the squiggly mouth, the blushes, it's all really nice. So because she doesn't come with any because she's not articulated, she comes with a few pair of arms and legs and other body accessories to get more poses. So let's get into it. So in all honesty, she comes with one pair of arms and a third one that we'll get to, but one pair of arms, and these are arms that can go above her big personality, and that's really it. So I'll show you on it, but yeah, one pair of arms and an extra arm, which we'll get to. So as you can see, these arms rest on her chest, and yeah, I mean, it's on the box, it is a pose. I don't know if she does it in the show or anything, but it's definitely there. It's something. It's not as, I guess, dynamic as I would have liked, but the sculpt is good. I don't know. I'm not sure how I feel. And the last arm she comes with is also a bent arm, but it doesn't rest on her chest. So this one is a bit like that she's trying to cover her mouth as she laughs, and this feels a lot more like the character. I think this character may struggle with a bit of trying to be the character and also be fan service and something that an otaku would put on their shelf. That being said, I like this one quite a bit. It feels like something she'd do. It looks like something she'd do, so yeah, it works. I have mixed feelings, but I think they do work. I'm also starting to notice some bleed right here, which might be from the arms rubbing up against the side of the body. I'm not sure what that's about. I don't think it came that way. I think it's probably on me, so I just got to be a bit more careful. But this feels like an Uzaki pose. And getting to her last arm and leg accessory, she gets one bent leg. And I don't like this trend. I wish she came with two at least, but she comes with one. It's to get a cute little pose. I'll show you in a sec, but yeah, not thoroughly impressed. I believe it can go on any leg. You can have her leg bent a little bit. It's a bit more dynamic. Again, I wish she had two, but I guess one will do. Rather have one than none. Keep rhyming today, sorry. And her last accessory, and I do mean last, this is all that she comes with, is a separate torso piece. And this is the definition of fan service, but in a strange way, this doesn't bother me at all. So it comes with this plastic insert that keeps the plastic open. Over time it'll close and it'll be harder to get on, so this is just a spacer to keep it on. Put it on like so. Comes with the extra neck peg that we'll talk about later, but it's already there. So yeah. All right, and here we are. Here is fan service in a bottle, in a nutshell. As you can see, that this pre-pose torso is showing off her assets. This faceplate it's kind of typical of something like this pose. Yeah, I don't mind this because I think if you're gonna do it right. And this is kind of ridiculous and funny, especially since it's a Nendoroid, so it's supposed to be cute as well. So yes, this is the final accessory that she comes with, and you know what? I'm just gonna say it, the sculpt is good. Here we got the regular body, and here we have the other body. Get a little side-to-side comparison there. Actually seems a bit smaller on this one. That's interesting. Yeah, it looks about the same size. I don't know, guys. This is just kind of ridiculous. I think it's funny. I'm not like offended by it or anything. It's just an Nendoroid. It's just a toy. But I do think that for me, Uzaki is a bit more confident than this. So that is that. And last but not least, she comes with the Nendoroid stand and support arm, as well as that extra neck peg right here, just in case yours breaks, and it's always appreciated. So, at the end of the day, if I'm being 100% honest with you, I'm very conflicted when it comes to this figure. On one hand, the quality of everything is really nice and just what I expect from Good Smile Company, and the fact that it's made in Japan I think helps with that. On the other hand, it doesn't come with really anything for the character, and Uzaki is a character that might not have specific accessories, but she could have lifestyle ones, such as a phone, a video game controller, a drink of sorts. She has a life, and I feel like this Nendoroid doesn't have a lot of life, so I'm a little conflicted there. However, the one thing stopping me from feeling that way completely is the price on this figure. This figure was one of the cheaper Nendoroids that I've purchased in the past couple of years. It feels like a Nendoroid from 2016 and not 2021, so the price on this was nice initially. I'm not sure what it's up to now, if it's gone up in prices, but as a Nendoroid though, she doesn't come with that much stuff. The quality's nice and I really appreciate it, but accessories versus quality, it's kind of hard to say. For now, I'd say that she's probably a solid 6 or 7 out of 10, like very serviceable, what you expect, but not as fun, I guess, as some other Nendoroids are. So, with that being said, that's the review. Please let me know in the comments below what you think of Uzaki-chan here. Stay tuned for more content, and with that, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.